UrbanLife.tv, 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 TV, Underground Rap Business and Newslife.tv, TV, up close and personal, live one-on-one interview. Yeah. Welcome to UrbanLife.tv, Underground Rap Business and Newslife.tv. We here. Another episode, you know what I'm saying? Sound like a repeat. But this is 33, you know what I'm saying? And welcome back, man. You just transitioned, you know what I'm saying? And we here. Again, no jazz. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, we all enjoying his Earth Day birthday. You know what I'm saying? So happy one up to him. Wish him many more. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the bro. You know what I'm saying? I was going to skedaddle, but I'm like, nah, like, I was so geek from the first John, like, I'm like, ain't get in here, you feel me? I don't know exactly what I'm going to go into, but I'll go into something, you know? We going to get into something. Mosquitoes out there, crazy. But anywho, you know, I was thinking, man, I was watching this John earlier, this documentary, like, called The Social Dilemma. Y'all can check it out on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix. But yeah, man, it was very interesting, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of, like, founders, and not founders, but CEOs and former employees of like a lot of major platforms, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, all them different Johns, like, and they was just giving like inside, you know, stuff on like all that they, you know, encountered or went up against when they was, you know, amongst those companies. And it just was like, wow, man, like in this age of information, it's so crazy now that we getting into a space where like we really don't know what information is real, you know what I'm saying, what's true and what's not. How we living? You know what I'm saying? And it always feel like, man, it's always been controlled by a certain people. And see, a lot of what they was talking about on the documentary was like that they don't feel as though that was the intention. Like, people ain't know the intentions of what the internet was going to turn into. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, like, it turned into what it turned into with the minds that, you know, manipulated it. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember taking, like, a course in Full Sail about media communications, you know what I'm saying? And some of the like things that they talked about and that we learned in that course was like definitely geared towards, you know, this social thing that's going on right now. You feel me? Like this social control, especially like mentally. Because that's what it's all like penetrating. It penetrates your mental and your psyche. You feel me? So like the more like dopamine gets sent through your brain, the more like you going like become addicted. You know what I'm saying? And I understand like from a lot from within that course how all this stuff can like operate and like penetrate you on your day to day, and it's targeted to do so. You feel me? So like when you get into like colors, that's a whole nother meaning when you get into like media communications and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I learned like the color of fast foods ain't just red, white, yellow, and blue for no reason. You gonna get one of those restaurants with projecting those colors, cause they target your hunger, your appetite, and all those different things. Those colors like target that. You know what I mean? So in your brain, like when you see the golden arch or the yellow arch, they don't call it gold but yellow. You feel what I'm saying? And you can see it from anywhere. It triggers something in you. You probably wasn't even hungry. You see what I'm saying? So even places like Home Depot, how you format your logo. You see what I'm saying? For a while, we didn't even know it was an arrow in the FedEx sign. There's a whole meaning behind that. You feel what I'm saying? It's not just there, just to be there. Just like on social media, like the like button and all these different buttons that you pushing, like it sends shit. It sends data that get recorded. In return, you become a product. Like you become a selling point to an ad company. I mean, we. You know what I mean? We become an ad. Or not we become an ad, but we become like, an addition shit for them to push when they going for the money from the advertisements. You know what I'm saying? So it's no coincidence like you get all your quote unquote what you think is your favorite shit when you strolling. When you getting that dopamine in you. Not in you, but operating. You know what I mean? So that thing with, see, for women, they know that this motion here sends something to and that's the dopamine rush. It's that. It's like you can't stop doing it. It's unconsciously, after a while, you're just gonna, you fuck around and wake up out your sleep and just be, just, yeah. Yo, like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, that's how real it is. I ain't a girl I ever slept with. So they wake up, grab their phone. They gotta check that shit. You feel me? Like, see if something ain't nothing good. It's just, they don't even care for real what's on. They just gotta, you see what I'm saying? So that's a target thing that's happening. You feel me? Like, that's not just not that's not happening to you like individually. You think like, no, you target it. This was all, you know what I'm saying? And shit, this is one aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the phone and the technology and all that shit. All that would play a part. The app developers, everybody use these different methods to gain more, traffic and more like, cause that's leverage to sell to the ad companies and people that's willing to pay for the data. See what I'm saying? We sign up to these Jones, all of them say what? Free. Yeah, it's free. You giving away all your thinking, your thoughts. What Facebook asks you from the rip. What's on your mind? Tom, what the fuck you asking me what's on my mind? Like, you feel me? Like, but not real shit though. Like, what's on your mind? Like, and Twitter put a cap on it. Like, well, what you guys say, but keep it a minimum. Yeah, I said, our people that collect data ain't that fast, so slow down, bro. Keep it at a minimum. Characters from 44, like, you know what I'm saying? What it is, Snapchat. Give me what you got in a minute. I need all that quick, fast. Then it's deleted, gone, in your site. But for me, I just utilized all this data that came from it. Now I can like really, predict. Or I can manipulate. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to go bowling. But now you see this ad pop up. Make you think about it. Now all of a sudden you want to go bowling. You was about to go fishing. They say it ain't on purpose. That this is on purpose. Huh? You don't think so? Think about it. Shit, you sign up for a fucking school and then like all you get is all these calls now. Yeah, your data's being sold. The motherfuckers that's willing to buy it. And shit, niggas making 500 million calls a day. Like somebody gonna bite and listen through the shit. You know what I mean? You sign up for a business, you start getting all kinds of shit in the mail. All kinds of shit. Numbers calling you, you like, what the fuck? How the fuck? Can't get my number. Fucking with your whole personal. You know what I'm saying? So we always gotta be careful, man. We always gotta recognize, who the author of our book is. Or story. You know what I'm saying? And can't be on these socials just giving data away. You know what I'm saying? Because they utilizing it. They utilizing you. And selling you. You sign up for free and then they sell you for millions. You know what I'm saying? And they get you to get more friends for free. So now you tag 32 people in a picture. That's 32 more people that they now got. That's going to get more data. That's going to spread that more. So now they tagged and they done tagged 34 more other people. And the psyche go on, you feel me? Like, next thing you know, each individual is getting different shit put right in front of them. Becoming their next thing. And you don't even realize it. Before social media, you started life wanting to do this. Now, throughout social media, you wanted to do 32 other things. Never even thought about it. But they dictating and manipulating off of what you putting out. You mean? And that's no knock on social media. It's like, you know, a lot of shit start good, man. It just deter to something else. For whatever reason, or for why else, other reason. I mean, people do it or manipulate whatever, or they benefit, capitalize on it. You feel what I'm saying? First, it probably was love and connecting with people all over the world, and you know what I'm saying? Now this shit getting ugly. Like, you can spread bad news, false news, lies, less than 10 seconds all around the world. I seen clips where they really saying like, you do all this stuff and you don't get COVID. You got people really sending videos of doing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, real life. I say the fucking video. This little girl that put something on her ass and lit it on fire. And, she running around, they cracking the fuck up. Mom calling in the room, what y'all doing? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's like crazy, like, yeah, that be the entertainment, right? It's so crazy, like, in the live, you got like, what you gotta be a part of this shit? You know what I mean? You can try your best to like stay like, you know what I'm saying, strong and on your own shit, but that shit really dope, dog. Like, shit just be calling you. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers sit they phone down, that shit be calling you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I say, man, that shit, I don't know, man, that shit getting dangerous, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's so beneficial, though. It's like the world, it's like, if you ain't have racism, this joint would be banging. It's like, without the negative to shit would be great. You know what I mean? Like, social media would be a great fucking tool. I heard the guy on the Social Dilemma, he said, when things is a tool, then they be around to use. He said these social platforms ain't a tool. They operating like they not no tool that you use. It might have been that in the beginning, where you can reach people far away places and reunite people, and you know you still got those means of it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's misused like a gun, right? Canada #1 for guns, but #1 for no violence. So it gotta be something, you know what I'm saying? So you can't, like, with the guns is bad. But there's always the saying, is the people with guns that kill people, not the gun. You feel me? So in that same manner, it's like, it is social media and the people behind it now, but in the beginning, it originated, was pretty decent, you feel me? And still got some decentness to it. But you just got people that utilize it in a bad manner. You feel what I'm saying? And especially like to use all these amount of people, billions, for like gain of like capital, like money. Like money is paper. Like you can print it. You can't just do that to people. You gotta be born. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go through a process. So that's value that can't be like matched. You see what I'm saying? That gift of life can't be matched with nothing. But you got people utilizing people for like capital gain in all manners, trafficking, all kinds of shit. Human fucking organ selling and all. What the fuck is we? Nigga couldn't just found that nigga and he could have gave him the shit or been willing to like give it to him. Fuck, you gotta kill him and then sell his shit for. I don't, what's that? What's that? You know what I mean? Like, why motherfucker can't just be on social media like doing some good shit? Why you gotta manipulate a motherfucker to buy some shit or to misguide them or to give them your personal ideologies? Like, why? We need that type of control. Human need to control other humans. You just gonna make me buy that shit, huh? You can't keep taking away from people God given ability to choose, man. You know what I'm saying? And all of these things, when it's in the negative, is doing just that. Taking away from people God given ability to choose. You putting ads and shit in front of me got me confused and all kinds of shit. And I naively, innocently gave you my information. But you misused it. And now you using it against me. And your benefit. Like now you selling my data, my information to companies that's like now, shit, call it what it is, harassing me. Y'all don't get no type of cases for that. I don't, what the fuck? We gotta bring attention to this shit. I was niggas not getting no type of consequence, nothing. That's just, that's, if I manipulate a girl, but then she called rape, I'm fucked up. Y'all raping people's minds. Just taking it without their permission. Like, I guess it is permission because they sign up for free and just click buttons, don't read it through. And I know y'all slick enough to put it in there to cover your ass, of course, right? You'll be like in that world what they call a dickhead. You know you a dickhead. You know you was supposed to tighten up. Like, you can't blame nobody. Nobody gonna help you get out of that financially. You know what I'm saying? See, they play those same games on higher levels. You know, so us poor people, don't worry, man. You go through the same shits, just different levels of it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, when you get out the block, man, you can see some shit. You get to travel, open your mind. You know what I'm saying? You get to see it. But think about it though, man. Look how much that takes away. I'm not trying to take away social media, but it takes away so much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, like, reportedly, these companies like target that shit. Like Google ain't no, like, if you notice, the first three things gonna be what you allow them to do. So it's like Google wants to know, can you allow them to give you your location? You gonna say allow or don't allow. I mean, a couple seconds later, it's gonna ask you again, like, well, you might not want to do it now, but maybe later. Yeah, I said maybe later though. You might. So I'm gonna keep this right here, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Then they make it to where as though now later comes fast, and you gotta click that allow button in order for you to do what you need to do, right? Because now it's like, all right, well, until we know your location, we can't really get you what you asking for. So you want to know where this restaurant is? There's a million of them, but I can't really tell you till you give me your location. I'll allow it. You know what I'm saying? I'll allow it. Then you allow it. And now they got access to your location. So now they know where you be. And they can break that down. You know what I'm saying? And psychically, now that I can, like, play with you, like, I could throw an ad on you, like, I know you went to Waffle House 4 times out the month. Now I'm gonna throw, like, some other shit at you. Now you going to Applebee's. Now I'm gonna throw some more other shit. And these are all like ads and shit. And they can pipe them up at any time to, like, put more. Like, if you think that you gonna, like, ignore this joke, I'm gonna put that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the blast button. They like blast, and then, like, you just get showered with them Jones. You feel me? Like, till you convinced yourself that you need to go do this shit. And, you know, next thing you know, you doing it, like, you feel me? Like, not without no knowledge that you did, that they done robbed you, got you to do whatever, and you ain't even know that that's what's happening. Like, that's magic. That's what the fuck do we call that? That's like magical robbery. With now, with that movie, Now You See Us, they talked about that. That show should be real, gang. Manipulated the whole situation, like dictating millions, billions of people at one time. They crushing shit for anything that anybody ever created in the world. They getting the most money ever. Facts. This internet, social media, computer age shit, they make the most money out of all ever. And the fastest. Shit, we think Willie Lynch and that letter. We fucking around, you hear me? Like, this shit powerful. You know how powerful this shit is? Like, on some real shit, like if they cut this whole shit out today, niggas would be so fucked up. Fucking depression to go up 100%. A lot of people don't even know what to do without it. They done been on it so long now, like that. You took, man, listen. That's too much of your power to be given to somebody. That mean you can't just basically live on your own. You gotta have something. And you gotta think back. Thinking back before I smoked weed, I'd be like, what that was like? What the fuck was that like? I'm so fucked up. Like, so think about that. Like, before social, like, what the fuck was we? You know what I mean? You think about that shit, you be like, damn, what was we doing? That's the first. What was we doing? I don't, nigga, I'd have been programmed so much. I don't fucking know what we was doing. Like I said, new episodes, man. Like, that's just, nothing's really that important. You know what I mean? These protests and all that, they got some lymph on it, but that's only because stuff just, they constantly having stuff happen. So it's like, you ain't dying out of this. And especially because of the pandemic and the limitations and different distractions. So it's going to be an ongoing, but it's like, bet you all this shit is all a part, man. Like, it all plays a part in everything. It's the dictation of humans right now, man. And if you can control people, you control the world. And now if you could do it without them even knowing that you doing it, and you bound to make killing forever. You know what I'm saying? And all these motherfucking owners is under indictment for some fucking thing. But it ain't that thing. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. I just wanted to say too, man, for real though, like, we gotta get a new direction or something, man. Something gotta give, y'all. Like, I don't know, I seen a couple commercials and I'm like, I be thinking like, damn, maybe I be going too hard on like voting and all that different political stuff, but it's like, man, like, I think about it, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good with the way I think. Yeah, like, nothing's, I don't know, I'm waiting for something to change it, but it's hard to convince me, man. I'm stubborn with that thought, though, like, because I foresee that shit. It's like, yo, we as a people, listen, I understand one thing. Let me break it down. I understand one thing about us as humans. The thing that always hold us back is the thing that we don't ever want to get rid of, right? And for us black people, man, you know, as kids, when you don't get something, you want it more. So it's like, bro, we fighting to vote. And pushing that shit like, yo, you need to vote, you need to vote. Everybody need to vote. Because we need to change the people in there. We need to change the law. We need to... And I just seen that story a million times over. Like, it's our history. Ugh. And it's like, we're only fighting for it because they said we can't have it. We only fighting for it because they said we couldn't have it. That's one fight. Cool. Alright. You get the vote. You mean all other kinds of shit happens. Nigga, nigga that you didn't want got in on some fly shit. And then they told you whatever, told us whatever. And we was like, no, we don't really believe you, but we can't do nothing about it, so fast forward, we like, no, I know y'all fell off last election, because it didn't go right, and it was some cheating shit going on. But no, come back and vote. It's important. We need you to vote. Like, I played a game on my iPad and like I turned the shit off and then I got a instant notification like, hey yo, you've been gone too long. Where you at? Like, come back and play. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, this joint live, like, and like it's the same shit, man. It's like, what? Like, you gonna convince me to come back and play? This fucking game just made me lose 10 times, man. I don't want to fucking come back and play. I'm deleting this fucking app, nigga. Like, this shit is gone. Yeah, man. So, no, you can't convince me, what? Y'all just showed me that you gonna do whatever the fuck y'all wanna do. And my shit don't count. My vote don't count. If this pussy could get in, my vote don't count. What the fuck is you talking about? What's changed? Because we still at the police station protesting. We still at the... What changed? For me to change the way I feel about... Like, what? Bro. Kick rocks, man. Yeah, go that way. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's at the piers stopping what they give to us. See what they give to us? Drugs, money, guns. We fighting and dying for that shit. Repping that shit. Living that life to the fullest. Ain't nobody down at the pier protesting? Stop bringing this shit the fuck over here. Fuck the violence in the hood. Nigga, stop bringing the guns in this motherfucker. So you protesting where? Oh, protest at the pier. where the boats come in at and all that. You fighting for what they don't give you, but you fighting to keep what they do give you. Money, drugs, guns, poison. You shouting McDonald's out. This shit killing us, and you say it kill us. You know it do. Parents give it to us. We give it to our. But we fighting for what they don't give us. Laws and shit. Protesting that. What they do give us: guns, money, drugs. Glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they want to promote it, just go right on the news. Yo, we just Delaware 40 million in coke. You come get that. We got it. Got that shit. And 40 mil, nigga. And we just ceased the new guns. How y'all want it? You mean? Just fresh in, too. Live on news. This what they doing. Live on the news. They, come get that. Look. And look. You put this shit in there. It's called fentanyl. You put this shit in there. Double your shit, bro. Triple your shit. You talking about they was falling out before? Nigga, they dying. That shit. Promoting it right on the news. Yo, come get that. This what we got now. Like, this what we on. Check that out. Fentanyl. We just seized 400 million fentanyl and dope, nigga. Come get that. They just promoted it. It was like a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So music, everything. Promotion. Sex, money, drugs, all that. We rocking. Who you voting to? Who you voting to change that? You protesting to get a vote to change that? I ain't think so. There ain't nobody that you put in that office gonna change none of that. So that's the entertainment. Look, and they benefiting off of it, so. Motherfucker made all this shit famous. You did. You ain't get nothing for it. You see, still a nigga and called out world star. Blew that shit. You man? You just got motherfuckers rumbling for no reason now just to get up on there. Depression rate for teens is like off the man. They say before social 16 up, that shit. Now it's even lower, 10 to 12, 100% up. Suicide, depression. Dang, bullying was in school. Where a person had to like reach you to like reach your physical to like affect you, but now they had a little girl on the documentary like hurt because she ain't getting no likes. Then when she changed like to 32 fucking filters and shit, she started getting likes and comments. But then there was a couple of them that was ugly. And it made her hurt again. That's manipulation. That's dictation of your emotions. That's me controlling your emotions. You don't even know it. You in the phone. You don't even know it. You being affected by something you think that you doing, but I'm really manipulating you to even do it. 'Cause I'm whispering. Come here. Upload me. What's people's opinion about me today? And I'm gonna make it personal. So as soon as I want to get 100 likes, I got 2,000 people that I'm following and that's following me. I get 10 likes. I'm crushed. That's grown people. So man, this little girl do that. And she do it and do it. And next thing, she's 16. Well, you know where the story goes. You know what I mean? It was just really intriguing though about the documentary Social Dilemma. I need to watch the rest of it, but man, I'm just like, God damn, like I already felt that, but like seeing people that was there talk about it and like, I mean, they talking about it how fucked up, but they take accountability and responsibility. You know, when I was there, we did create this and create that. But, you know, then they try to justify it with, you know, that wasn't the original intent and stuff like that. And could be believable, you know what I mean? But who's to say, whatever, or how even to find out. But either way, they are saying, you know, what happened and what is happening. And whether, you know, right or wrong or whatever, the information's there. I don't want to not pay attention to that. The lie or what that person did up until that point, is that really more important? I mean, we could still deal with it, but what's more prevalent to the situation? And that's getting that information, man. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, like, it's really people out here trying to manipulate, or not trying, but manipulating us. You know what I'm saying? And it's all off our vulnerabilities. And we give them to them, once again, for free. They know if you had to sign up, you wouldn't get no. All the social medias that you guys sign up, they don't do no numbers. Cause you mean, that shit free. It had to be free in order for them to get that many people in that fast. Like I say, the leverage was that we can get people. And it's the same operations, you know what I'm saying? If America's in debt to China, then, you know, they say we can give you 100 million workers for free. Shit, all you do is start locking motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? Same thing. We calling them senseless murders. But shit, if they tell a nigga they got some pretty eyes for them, and you know, they can get it. Fresh livers and all that. The niggas gonna go catch that body. And shit, they got your information so they know what types you are. They know your location. Could it be? Why is these specific people being shoes? Did I say shoe or choose? Why are these certain people being chosen, man? Who is Breonna Taylor? Who are these people? Not everybody get to be famous. So who are these people? Not to say through conspiracies and all that nonsense that there's some old other shit. But I'm just saying. Why so specific? It's a lot of bodies in Philly, cuz it's a lot of bodies in Philly. And some was some awkward shit. But it's not public. Now I get it. Too much of it, you can't all put it too public because that's too much. But why these ones though? And they be specific too, like to the T. The fucking name seems like they matches and shit kinda odd to me, man. And you know, you say you woke and see all that stuff is like when you say like a word, when you know information, then you woke. It's like that becomes a trend and it just becomes more popular than it actually mean. So you don't get nothing from it. Like, oh yeah, I'm woke. It's like, all right, nigga, the fuck? I'm up too. Nah, I think different. Like I'm lying. All right, what? Damn, what? Cause that shit ain't changing nothing. What's going on? So being woke is what? That you got information you ain't doing nothing with. That's what I'm saying. Majority of this stuff, man, it don't have no weight. Like it don't have. You know what I'm saying? We used to argue about rappers and who was the best. Shit don't have no fucking meaning. It wasn't gonna go nowhere, but people died from it. People got fucked up behind it. Like, real live shit happened for that shit. This was a wacky shit, you feel me? Like, how the fuck did that happen? You know what I'm saying? So I guess, man, the only way is to just control your little world, your little circle. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be like distracted or affected by this shit. It's hard as hell, but you know, gotta do it. There's no other alternative unless you just say fuck it and get sucked into this shit. But you know, everybody think that they can get in the game and change it and make it better or worse or whatever. Interesting to see, to say the least. You feel me? But you know, a lot of people done showed up, showed out. Some done showed off. You know what I mean? Next up, and then the show's off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it is, man. I hope, you know, from this information and that it don't deter you, but just inform you and just be aware. You know what I'm saying? And utilize shit for what it is. If it's a tool for you, then it all makes sense. Because then that means you using it. But if it's not a tool for you, then you're probably being used by it. And you're a tool for them. Or for whatever that design is. You know what I mean? So be the author of your own shit. Utilize the tools in life to get you where you want to be and what you want. And don't be the tool unless you being a tool for further improvement to the human race, which is the only race if you had to name a race. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I'm Buck Dollars. This is UrbanLife.tv, Underground Rap Business and News Life.tv. We out of here, man. See y'all next week, man.
Whoa! Whoa!
UrbanLife.tv, 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 TV, Underground Rap Business and News Life.tv, TV, up close and personal, live one-on-one interview.